The following review is intended for entertainment purposes and targeted for adult fans of the series.
It's infamous among Toku fans now as an example of sheer pointlessness and not knowing what the line is. Hello there, heroes. I'm the Orange Ranger, and welcome to Just the Facts on Kamen Rider Dragon Knight Episode 3, Kamen Rider Incisor. And don't worry, I won't be keeping you long. This may be the shortest Just the Facts video I've ever done. Picking up from last time, the Crab Rider continues to beat Kit around and about the place. Batman, in our world, heads over to the scene, but decides to observe Kit's fighting instead of leaping in to help. Kit runs away from the fight, and we learn about the Orange Crab Rider via a flashback. His name is Richie, and honestly his last name may just be Rich, as he's a spoiled rich kid. He's encountered at his home by a man calling himself Walter Connors, saying he's his dad's new attorney, and his dad is cutting him off and kicking him out, saying he needs to build his own fortune from the ground up. Connors takes advantage of the apparent situation by giving Richie, who apparently knows some martial arts, the Crab Advent deck, telling him that he'll make $1 million for every Kamen Rider that he defeats in battle. Oh, and Connors checks his reflection in a car window, and his reflection is the purple monster that we keep seeing. Maya gets a comment on her WATS blog by an urban legend hunter named JTC. That's apparently important. He has pictures of the monsters, is the takeaway there. Maya and Kit start talking about the disappearances and the monsters and are very clearly taken with each other. Richie finds Kit and round 2 begins in the mirror world, with Kit once again getting beaten around. Meanwhile, Batman does an untransformed karate kata that is literally just the actor showing off. He then hears the battle, because that's apparently something that he can do, and heads in that direction. Kit uses a new card, Guard Vent, which gives him a shield, but does not help. What does help is another new card, Strike Vent, placing a dragon head cover on his fist for a fire attack. Batman gets to the fight, and Richie runs away, not wanting a 2-on-1. Batman says now that Kit is involved, he's going to need to learn how to fight. Kit says he already knows how to fight, and Batman proceeds to lay the smackdown on him right up to defeating him, proving his point. Let's read the cards! And I'm not even kidding. That's it. Episode 3, Kamen Rider Incisor. Pros: a nice, quickly delivered backstory for Richie, interesting fight between Batman and Dragon Knight, and interesting tools for the riders. Cons: not very much actually happens. Richie's character is intentionally annoying, and that incredibly weird kata sequence. You know, I liked this episode, but looking back over my notes, I'm not entirely sure why, since so little actually happened. Kamen Rider Incisor gets 3 cards out of 5. So, for as little time as was spent on it, I think Richie gets a pretty decent backstory. You know right away who this guy is. This preppy moron who is all personality and no depth. This is not bad writing, this is an intentional choice, and I think the performance really sells it. I think it was a good idea to make the first bad guy rider someone that you really want to see the humble Kit smack around. I haven't seen very much of Ryuki, so the intentions of this footage may have been changed from the original, but I really loved the no-holds-barred fight between Batman and Kit as a demonstration of just how over his head Kit is. He quickly got a little bit comfortable being Dragon Knight, and Batman needed to instill just that little drop of humility. The footage served it well to show how serious Batman was about teaching this lesson, taking it all the way up just almost to the point of defeating Kit. No holding back until the point was made. This is stretching for a third pro, I will readily admit, but I really like the tools and weapons that these riders get. Kit's guard vent really stands out to me. A shield comprised of the dragon's stomach and arms makes me just think of this dragon accessory that's made up of all the different tools and weapons Kit can use. Kinda similar to the rescue bird from Lightspeed Rescue. I was really stunned at just how little substance there actually was to this episode. It's heavy on Richie's backstory, with Batman working on Kit as the B-plot, but Richie's backstory isn't all that complex, even if it's pretty good, and Batman working on Kit is just a really long fight scene. There is deeper, more interesting story coming. As I said, this show takes its time. But in this case, it took a little too much time. To quote Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation, I get that this character was written to be intentionally annoying, but intentionally annoying is still annoying. Richie is a preppy idiot, so even the times he's getting good character focus are annoying and make me hate him a little bit. Again, this is something that they did intentionally, but they did their job just a little too well. There's a moment in the episode right after Richie gets off the phone call with Connors where he sees a hot girl checking him out and he pops his collar and gets all confident again. It says he's got to keep his eyes on the prize. It's painted as an inspiring moment for the character, but I hate him, so why do I care? And yeah, that kata sequence. It is infamous among Toku fans now. It has no real relevance to the episode's plot, except for a very tenuous connection to the idea of needing to train. From what I recall at the time, this is actually something that the actor, Matt Mullins, kind of contractually demanded in order to be part of the show. He wanted real footage of his martial arts prowess. Good for him, I guess, but it stands as the proudest example of just how little actually happened in this episode. This was actually really surprising for me. Pulling the curtain back on the review process a little bit, the plot summary and pros and cons for this episode were written on different days. When I started writing the script again after the plot summary, I looked back over it and was really surprised at just how little happened in this episode. We learn who Richie is, Batman beats Dragon Knight around, and that's basically it. We have some threads established, like the mysterious JTC, but this episode doesn't really provide all that much itself. Not bad, regardless. Next time, we've reached the 4th episode of this series, so maybe it's time for a little bit of general friggin' backstory, like a name for Batman, who the purple monster is, what the heck's going on? We'll see if we find out about those things by taking a peek at the 4th episode of Dragon Knight, A Rider's Challenge. After filling Kit in about the Kamen Riders, Batman challenges Kamen Rider Incisor to a one-on-one fight that ends with one of them permanently defeated. That is going to wrap up another Kamen Rider Dragon Knight episode review. Thank you, heroes, so much as always for watching, and in all seriousness, thank you both for your patience with the slowness that these reviews have been coming out, and also with the audio errors that I had last week. Really, as simple as this seems, I think it's that I was wearing the mic one buttonhole too far up and it was bumping into this collar, causing all of those audio issues over the 4 videos that I recorded at the same time. So that's lovely, but hopefully we're back to normal now. Make sure to like the video by hitting that thumbs up button right down below, and while you're down there, make sure you leave a comment letting me know what you thought of this episode, as well as my review of it. And if you'd like to support my channel, you can check me out on Patreon or Ko-fi, or maybe pick up some Orange Ranger Videos merchandise by checking out my Teespring. Until next time, heroes, may the power of the cards protect you. Just the actor showing off. This preppy moron who is all who is that. It's infamous It's infamous among Toku fans now, and I don't know why. And yeah, gosh dang it.